I will try to be short. First, I want to thank Pastor and my parents and then the entire church because you guys, not only did you support me to go in money at the beginning of the year, but your prayers and encouragement along the way. It was a blessing. I wanted to talk about a couple of things that brought me closer to God at school, other than like the classes, because obviously we were learning about God the entire time. But some struggles. I mean, I had some family members and friends that were both like very suicidal, and it brought me down a lot. And my school, the people there built me up, and God used that to bring me closer to Him in devotional life and prayer life, and then just walking with Him. And that was at the beginning of the school year, really. And so that was the start of it, and it was really awesome to see that something that was so hard for me to become one of the biggest blessings of this year. And that was more so my nephew than my friends. So having a family member that close to you, that's really hard. And he was relying on me, and I got the opportunity to lead him towards God. And he is a Christian, but he was off track a little bit, so it was awesome. And then the struggle of losing my voice for a week, which I'm pretty sure every single one of you enjoyed. But an entire week, because my mom told me to shut my mouth, and I said, I was like, I don't know how. When you tell me how to actually shut up, I will. And God shut me up for an entire week. So I learned my lesson. It was my first time ever losing my voice completely. I couldn't get anything out except maybe a little bit of a squeak, and I'd get yelled at every time, so I had to use a whiteboard if I wanted to talk. That was not fun, but it was fun for you guys. I wanted to talk about how much Walker was a blessing for me. I went into the year losing a lot of friends from public school because I was going to a Christian school, and they were like, "You've already changed. We don't want to have anything to do with you." So I prayed to God that He would give me friends that wouldn't drop me because of God. Some that could encourage me, and I could encourage back. And God blessed me with an entire school full of friends, and I lost, I think it was 3 friends, and I got 25 back. So, and it was really awesome because it showed me how much God cares about friendships, because they are a big encouragement. And then the staff is always encouraging too. We had discipleship groups, and when I was going through struggles, the staff would come to me and they'd be like, "You know what, I'm praying for you. Would you like to pray with me right now? And we can kind of work out some things." And that was an encouragement because I never thought the staff would care about you that much. Like, they're just there. I didn't really think that they cared that much. And then I wanted to talk also about my experience being able to be a Sunday school teacher. I was shocked when Mr. Lance asked me. Honestly, shocked. But going into that, I was scared, and I just told God, I'm going to rely on you to teach me what I need to teach the kids, and to give me the words to say so that I don't teach something that you don't want me to teach. And it's been really awesome, and I'm really glad that I've gotten such a good class. There was an impact meeting. I think all of you know about an impact meeting at Camp Kobiak. I know Pastor mentioned it when it was happening. And one of the preachers there was Mark Monte. And he didn't mention every other preacher had in the schedule what their sermon was going to be about. His was blank. And he got up there and he goes, "Now, half of you are going to hate me when I tell you what my sermon's going to be about." And he goes, "And half of you are going to be scared, and you may turn your head and not listen." He goes, "But the reason I didn't mention it is because it was on forgiveness." And most of us at that impact meeting ended up going to the invitation. It was the best message there, if you ask me. I ended up forgiving somebody that I had been mad at for 3 years. Actually, a couple people, one being somebody who we just wouldn't talk to each other, and now we can talk to each other, and I think that it's amazing because we both worked it out through that message, and I didn't even know that it would happen that way. And so God bless that. Something that I did not really want to hear, but I heard it, and we made up. And then I only have 2 more things to say. The Psalms 1 award. This humbled me. We vote on who out of the students deserves the Psalms 1 award as students, and then staff votes too. And it humbled me a lot when I was told that for the 2 girls, Brittany, Rop, and myself, they had to call staff members that were down in Pennsylvania to try to break the tie because they only wanted 1 girl. And all throughout, the tie could not be broken. We stayed through. And on this award, which humbled me amazingly, it says, for continually portraying a servant's heart, joyful spirit, and godly example as a student in work, in class, and church living out Psalm 1. And my prayer for this is that I stay true to this, and that the people that follow me or are just a little bit younger that look up to me as an example, that they may get this award, like many of you already have. The character award, it's really the same thing. And I'm really thankful that Hope has so many of us that are recognized for that, because that shows that we really do care about our character for Christ. And I just wanted to say I wouldn't trade this year for anything in my life. And I just really wanted to thank you all for helping me go and praying for me and encouraging me along the way. Thank you.